college. Okay, so this will be the link that will be provided to you by the school. Of course, as I said, you will be provided a login credential here that you need to activate, and you need to also change the password. So once you receive that, you log in, you will be reminded that there's already a one-time password sent to your email. And then, of course, you have to re-log in and change the password. Okay? So that's how we added that security level in the management of each account. Okay? Likewise, if for example, you're using common device, so you can just click this option here if it's the same device that you're using. If not, you can uncheck this. If, for example, again, you have activated your account but you have forgot your password along the use of the system, you can just click this portion. So you can select, okay, so you just click this, okay, and then you can request the reset password option, okay, and then the password will be sent to your email, okay. So, of course, I know that when you have already changed the password, you'll take note of that. That's the best practice. And, of course, you have to put it somewhere that, of course, you'll be reminded. No? It's easy for you to refer. But just in case you forgot really, and if you were not able to really find that, then you can just go through this option here. Okay? A while ago, I mentioned of the attendance tracking. So as I said, if the student would type their student number here and click this one and click time in or time out, then your parents will be able to view this, the data for this on the attendance tracking using your login credentials. Okay? So that is where you will see the time in and out. Okay, so let me just try to log in. By the way, this is already a live site. But what I will be using is a dummy account and a demo site. Okay? But just to show you a picture, again, this is just a demo account. What's inside this parent portal for the school? Let me just log in one. This is a demo account. This is not one of the accounts of the parents. Okay? So let me just check this. Okay, so let me just type the number. As you can see, I will be typing the number, no, the registered mobile number as the login. 02927. Okay. Okay. Just click sign in. So once you're done, of course you have activated your account, so you can open this already. Okay. So as you can see, here is where the calendar is available for you. And if you want to view the announcements, just click view for calendar and be able to view the announcements. Okay. Now the home page, as you can see here as well, I have here two. Again, this is just a demo account, and these are not names of students. Okay, so these are actually our staff. Okay, so again, to adhere to data privacy. If, for example, you have two children enrolled in the school, so there'll be two names. Okay, so if isa lang po, isa lang ang pangalan. Now, as you can see, I have here two names. I have here the corresponding report for each. Okay, so for example, the school already uploaded the report card. Just click the report card. Okay. Okay. So this is where you could view the report card. Again, the template will depend on the template of the school. Okay. So here, by just clicking the information per child, will be able to get that information. Okay, as well as the statement of account. Again, yung template po will depend with the template of the school. So I have here two names, but each do have each a report card viewing. Okay. So if I have three names will appear on the system. Okay. So likewise on the transaction notification, what happens here is for example, we already conducted document request. So the statuses that will appear here. So we would know what's the status of that particular request. Okay. So I'll be navigating. So here's the class schedule. I think, yeah, there's a class schedule here. So as you can see, there's the time and the name of the advisor, uh, subject, and the name of the teacher. This is just a sample, but this is how it will be presented on the class schedule. Okay? So now we proceed with the attendance. Attendance details, as I said a while ago, if for example, that particular student or your child used that attendance portion on our system, you could see the time in and out here, the date. As I mentioned a while ago, if you want to get specific details, you can select the date, example, and then select the name of the student and apply filter. Okay, so if there's an available data for that during that time, then you can filter that per, you can select from per day or even per month. You can do that. Just selecting the date ranges. Okay, example. Okay, so you can do that per day or per date range. Okay, now next one we have the excuse letter. Okay, next. Okay, so let me just. Okay, so I think this is still. But let me just go through my demo site for this, just to show you the excuse letter. Okay, for the excuse letter, this button will appear, okay? And the status of your submissions will appear here. Say, for example, that submission is approved, so you'll see the status here. And if it's still pending, meaning waiting for approval. But you, dear parents, can just click this file and excuse letter. Of course, the name of the student, the date, and the reason. Of course, we can just type it here. And if, for example, we need to attach supporting documents, we can just click this and submit this. The school will be able to receive this to acknowledge for approval, if approved, or of course, if there are some concerns with the submission. Okay? So that is how the excuse letter is being used. Okay? Now, let's go to the activities and appointment. So, dear parents, you can request for appointment or a dialogue. Let me just check. Okay, so let me just go to my uh, okay. So as you can see here, I just click appointment. Okay, here you'll be able to see request. Of course, if you have done that already, and for confirmation. So waiting for the confirmation of the one that of the faculty or admin that we requested. But for example, we want to request for an appointment. We just click this. Okay, and then select the purpose, of course, for the dialogue. Select the name of the teacher. Okay, you can see here the available schedule plotted, no, as set by the admin. So if there's a time set for them to accommodate, then we parents can select. Our preferred time will be based on their availability. But again, under exigencies, even if they posted it here, if there are some emergencies, they can still reschedule reschedule your request. Okay, so depending as well on the activities of the school. But usually, if they post that, of course, they can accommodate that. But under emergencies or urgent cases that they need to really um, reschedule some of your requests. Okay. So this is under appointment system. This is by the way the site. So under document request, okay, so just click document request. So the request the document button is here. Okay, so of course we state the purpose, select the name of the student, of course the documents. I think this is not yet set, but the school needs to select this one. And of course, if we type the number of copies here, select hard or soft copy. Once we type this, it will present the amount and the processing time. Okay, so if there's some advisory for payment, then that could be done here as well. Okay, Now, as I said, dear parents, you can also um, upload the proof of payment. So, if you already have the transaction, you'll be able to see things like this. Okay, but if you want to upload a payment, proof of payment, just click a button like this one. Okay, so and then be able to, of course, the data will be coming from the school, the payment, and then if you need to upload for a proof of payment, just click this and then be able to upload that as well. Okay. Now we go to the chat, the messaging facility. As you can see here, you can select from the names of the teacher and the faculty, and then you can just uh, just select one. You can type the message here and just click send. As I said, if there are uh, messages coming from the teachers or admin, you'll be able to see that through this. Okay, they will appear a notifier here that there's a message coming from the faculty or the admin. Okay, likewise, if for example we want to know if that they have seen our message, so there's already a check mark that will appear as I will as I have shared with you during the public. Let me just show you the sample of the check mark. Okay, so this is the demo site. So there's a check mark that appears if the message was read. Likewise, teachers will be able to see if you have read or seen the message. So they also have an idea if you have seen that message as well through the check mark. Okay. Okay, going back to the site of the school, these are the features of the parent portal. Now, in our implementation, dear parents, we do add the manual. Okay, the manual is a step-by-step guide for on using the system. We do provide a tutorial video, but along the use of the system, you can refer through the help function of the portal. Okay, so you can actually refer to the manual. Likewise, we can also provide the manual early on if the school through to the school. So as needed, we can provide that and then so that the parents will have an idea. But along the line of implementation, their parents, along the use of it, if there's a need for you to clarify some processes, then you can check that on the manual. Okay? So, okay. So basically, their parents, these are the features of our parent portal. And as you can see, you have already the site up and running for the school. Okay, so again, I hope that will help you, dear parents, facilitate communicating with the school and, of course, the school to keep you updated of the activities. And, of course, there's now already a common communication facility where each one could also give feedback and update. Okay, so we hope that the system would be helpful to the school, and of course, the idea of creating this innovative product is really to help schools manage the parents, of course, and of course, create an open communication, of course, a good communication and relationship with the parents. Okay, so again, this is Miss Beth. If you have some questions, dear parents, you may just type it in the chat box or you may want to unmute your microphone. Okay, so okay, so
Hello, ma'am.
yes, ma'am. Good morning.
Yes. Can